Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Shapiro.
Woo! Many apologies.
Sorry, we got everything set up.
Cool, we're ready, basically ready to go. I gotta pee.
You want the microphone? That's usually what you...
Fuck it, man. God damn it, I gotta get good at Periscope. I have to tweet and stutter and tweet and stutter. There should be a stutter app where your sound bites are... I don't stutter, I talk in the new... Stuttering is the new sound bite. You know, people can't even take words anymore, they're so PC. Now they can only take letters. So you go... What time is it? Well, you're gonna say the N-word. Well, I fell asleep during the PC era. What exactly is the N-word? Nice. People are no longer nice. And it's not PC to be not nice anymore. It's PC to be a sound police, a civilian watch on what people say. You fucking civilian watchers on what people say. You make men like me who don't have, men with tools and education about art and all that, and dissent, know how to rock the fucking world, but they don't rock it, because what they really learn in college is how to keep it in a box. You know? So I am dissent. I fucking hate you. I hate you. You fucking middle-aged mommies walking around town. Skaters who blink. Apparently they just found this out, that there are people with three dicks and they're forcing monogamy on them. And they're in tremendous pain. And they say, no matter who I fuck, I still feel empty. And they go to the therapist, and the therapist goes, I don't know, maybe you need a pill. He goes, no, I got two dicks. That requires a lot more heat. So right now I'm cold and empty. And I said, well, now you're talking like a vagina. It's all right, you know, if you want to, I like when guys have business expressions like, well, you want to pull that dove out of the fire, or we can do that with that iron coal. You know, you want to start dragging that leash around. You want to put that puppy up to the tranquil, that was 3 sound bites in one. From now on, it's not stuttering. It's 3 sound bites in one. You don't not only have to be fast, but you have to come at me as a group. That way, you have to have 3 people nodding, one disagreeing, the other one looking, and they go like, thoughtful? Oh, did you understand? He said thoughtful? No, I was working on the word before. Oh, what was the word before? Because I couldn't get the word before. The word before thoughtful was he was thoughtful. Oh, that's good. What about you? We just finished his sentence. What are you here for? I'm just trying to figure out what to think about what he's saying while he's stuttering. You know, like while he takes a breath, but he doesn't take breaths. He actually does if you pay attention. No, he doesn't. Yes, I do. You want to be a stupid shrink and tell me to talk quiet. You know, those other guys, those other comics, you know, because if I really went into it, like, I would love to rip their insides open and make them smell what their heart smells like. Smell your fucking piece of a dead bird heart. God gave you the heart of a dead bird. I know he did for me. But if I could love as many women as I want and still show up on time for appointments, my heart would be a flutter. I'm just trying to figure out what to think about what he's saying while he's stuttering. You know, like while he takes a breath, but he doesn't take breaths. He actually does if you pay attention. No, he doesn't. Yes, I do. You want to be a stupid shrink and tell me to talk quiet. I have to be quiet the rest of my goddamn life. I have to worry about my wife finding out if I fucking cheated, and I have to call it cheating. And that's where everybody wins. The cheaters win because they get to call themselves that. It's so, flip it on him. Go beat your father who beat you. fucking nothing but hate in this fucking world. That's why I have a pain in my heart. Love is hate. Love is hate. Nothing but hate in this world. I don't care. You love your parents, you wish they were fucking dead. Then when they're dead, that's when you love them. So there's 3 guarantees in life. Even though the tax, deaths, and what was the other one? No, I hate, I just said it now. And that you will love your parents after they're dead. So the 2 guarantees in life is death and that you will love your parents after they are dead. Not because it's your, my pain in my heart. Why is that? Why am I so sad? Because I hate doing work. And something about Drome Studio, even though I fucking adore it, I also go like, why am I not doing what I want? And look what he just did. This is a statement to life. He put the mic, he had the mic ready for me to come on the minute I got out of traffic. He had the mic so I could do what I want. And this should be its own show. But we have to apologize for it and then snip it up and then put it into a Santa Claus testicle. How much time do I have? Oh, I thought we were going to do the conversation.
It's entirely up to you.
No, I want to do the conversation now.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Wait, do you end this? You go like, more to come.
Can we run some ads? Okay, we'll do that. So we'll reset the cameras over here.
I mean, like, I used to trust just art. Just be who yourself. Be who you are. Musicians trust the music. Mm-hmm. Then there's the artist who has a great mind for business. Then there's the artist who wants to make money out of his art, who can because he bumps into the right people or he looks for the right people. I was never good at getting the exact person I wanted. I mean, a lot of people come to realize that it's not even who you know. It's being out there because the plans God last minute.
Fucking collarbone, just like that. Right there. Bam!
It's stuck in his chest.
It pierced. It made blood. It went through the shirt and into his. And it was bleeding. And the pen broke, so there was blue ink all over it. And then he's in this.
What was you feeling like?
Well, I remember just watching it, and because they were like giants, because our parents are like gods.
How old were you?
6, 7.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because they were. I could just see it like. I was looking up at them, seeing this happen. I was looking at my dad because I was kind of empathizing with his side of it because I had to live with her all the time. What was going on in your own
body?
Because I remember being behind a piece of furniture or like at the couch or something, just kind of like cowering and being.
So where were you before it happened?
I think I was like in the other room and I heard them yelling and
ran in?
I ran in to see what it was.
And then you jumped behind the couch and then you saw that?
Yeah, well, because they were yelling so loud, I just wanted to watch it. I didn't want to stop the fight. I wanted to, I didn't want to intervene because I was always so afraid of my mom. Like every picture of me up until I started smoking dope was this smile. I'm a happy kid, right? My mom made me a happy kid, because she basically kind of.
So you didn't do that, you probably smacked it after the picture was taken.
Or not even smack me, but if I showed any sadness or anything that wasn't.
A girl came to me. She called me in for a student film. I don't know how. I guess I knew managers at the time, and they had my information. I don't know how she got in touch with me, but she turned out to be Brett Ratner's niece. And Steve Ratner was the #1 financier in New York.
That's right. So that's her father.
Her name was Rebbe Ratner. This adorable 19-year-old living in a goddamn townhouse, her own, on Fifth Avenue.
Wow.
And she's offered me $70 for a week of shooting in New Mexico. Either $70 a day or $70 per week. Because I haven't done anything. You'll be happy to do it. And she's talented and gorgeous. You ever see a job with her? You probably heard thinking about, come on, Rick. And when she came to see me, I was working this telemarketing job, and I just wouldn't answer her calls. I said, I don't know. I would call her back and say, I just don't know what I want to do. And I'm doing telemarketing for this fake telemarketing company with guys that were only there because they were out of jail. That's the only place I would hire them. Like I couldn't even. I was psychotic. Like I was weird. I wore underwear up to my stomach, flannel underwear, gray flannel pants tucked into my fried boots. I was really out there. I lost my mind. I didn't know about clothes or anything. Complete deprivation. I didn't deserve anything. I wouldn't know how to go into a store, and so. Long story short, she goes, well, no, not long story short.
Just keep telling her.
She goes, how much do you want for the film? I'll tell you what. All right, let's say she was saying, well, the truth is, I don't know, maybe for $40 a day.
Yeah, whatever.
And I said, well, and before it was $10 a day. She goes, I'll give you $4 a day. I go, well, that's nice because it'd be nice to come back with $280 after a week in Mexico. Plus, we have a chef catering it. I said, chef catering it. I said, that would be nice to have $280. And I told her, I said, well, if you, okay. And she starts writing. I said, but if you would give me, if you pay me $100 a day, no, it must have been, yeah, I started at $150 a day. She waited. It was the amount made her lift her head up from a check. She goes, what? I said, yeah, you'll get a film for $40 a day. I'll do a good job. I'm good. But that's all you'll get is a good job. You'll get an actor doing a good job because that's what you're looking for. That's what you pay for. So I don't know if I want to be part of that because I don't want to be bored. That'd be boring to be an actor doing an acting job for a week. You know, but you have catered food. I said, oh, who could, you know, I don't care. And then she goes a little like this. She goes, I said, but if you give me, I think I went up to $250. And she goes, but if you give me $250, so you just asked for $150. I said, but if you give me $250, I can see the flames coming out of this wild, it was an angry trucker, mean, trying to rape this girl. I can see flames coming out of his fingers right now. I said, I can see, and this is the exact story I told her. I said, I see flames. You'll have flames coming out of my hands. You'll have flames coming out of my eyes. I said, this girl, we have this argument in the script where she thinks she's smart. I go, she will feel lower. She will wish that she died filled with mud. And I will have flames that I threw at her forehead. Something like that, but it's almost exactly that. And she looked at me like you. She went, yeah? I said, that's the only one. But if you don't offer that, I can't, I have no reason. It doesn't wake my body up. It just says, do what you were taught. But if you take a risk with the money, if you're willing to be completely and utterly generous, what can I but not be that? How can I not meet that challenge that you offer? Here's $450,
whatever, yeah.
$250. And she goes, God damn it. She goes, you like hypnotized me. That's what she said. And she goes, okay. I said, but if you gave me $900, she goes, I don't have that. I said, but if you did, if you gave me $900, I would jump off I saw the location. I want a picture. I would jump off that 2-flight fucking building, chase that girl down, humiliate her with the best humiliation words you've ever heard. I will gut her. I will gut you. I will gut everybody that watched that film. I will never not gut anyone again. If you're able to put $900 a day on that check, because you have the money, and what do you want? You want shit? You know why student films are called shit? Because there's no heart. There's nobody saying like, let me give the actor what he deserves. Let me give the cameraman what he deserves. Let me give the director. Well, you're the director. What do you fucking deserve? A good film, or a film that took a gigantic risk that was no risk at all because you're watching the acting right fucking now. You know, and she wrote down it. She wrote down this check, $900 a day. I calculated this, 7,000 or something. Oh no, not $900 for the week it came out. Or no, it was $900 a day. Because I came back with dough, and then she flew us back out because she screwed up the filming. We got so and she's right. She goes, "You're a fucking hustler." And I walked away with the check and I quit my tent to tell them more marketing. I said, "I'm out of here."
Wow.
Yeah. And I saw the character. That's what people don't understand. Like, we have to throw everything away to see anything. We have to throw it away. Like, you can't make a guy hold on to a marriage unless he insists. I don't know. There's unspoken words in society. You can't make a guy. You can't take away his marriage. You can't throw away his life. Like Nelson Mandela. I mean, you ever read these quotes and realize that you're secretly absorbing what they're saying? I do Botox. But somehow it came out, and I said, I can't even tell. You don't look like someone who uses Botox. She goes, well, I just use it on my forehead. And she got her demeanor was very authoritarian. You know, like I don't like. She goes this. I do it to get rid of the wrinkles on my forehead. I don't like wrinkles.
You're so serious.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I went like, I feel like don't even say you're fine. Just go like, yes. You know, I hear, yes, sir. Okay, I'll get on that.
You know what's amazing? Whatever about your age, you don't have wrinkles. You look like a man, and it's because you've been living. You haven't been trying to reject it. Because the people that are rejecting, like putting the Botox and stuff in there, are really rejecting life. They're like trying to put let's disguise what I've experienced. No, I want people to see my gray hairs and the gray in my beard.
No, I don't want that. Brothers. Wrinkled Brooks Brothers. How to Spot a Democrat. Wrinkled Brooks Brothers clothes and Gap Baby Finery. When is this country going to open its eyes and get out of bed? This was Donald Trump. They caught him saying this over and over again to himself in the shower, yelling at himself. This is true, because they have CNN has access to the showers of politicos, and he actually was saying this to himself. When is this country going to open its eyes and get out of bed and wake up? Eyes wide open. And then they heard him say, I can't say that. I can't say that. Come on, let me be Donald. Let me say, this is the best day you're ever going to have in the rest of your life. This, me being the president, you're going to have the best dick, the best smelling dick. I promise you. I promise you. This dick is not from China, but it knows how to deal with China. I'm just a dick who knows how to deal with China. And then he said, eyes wide open, because every time I wake up eyes wide open, there's an American Apparel contortionist, numbing, exterminating, and my previous thought, idea, inspiration, fueled by giving a shit, showing me her oh-so-false promise of an almost cool cunt sliding down the billboard, avalanching in hologram fashion with a real-life human winky, the distraction arsenal. Do you get that? When I wake up, there's an American Apparel contortionist. That means a picture of a woman, a girl, in some strange, unnecessary position. Unnecessary, it's unnecessary. Or maybe it is necessary, actually. But I'd rather a real woman instead of a person that makes you want to hit the car in front of me. There's an American Apparel, there's a Mexican Apparel contortionist from Mexico, numbing, exterminating my previous thought, idea. You have a thought, you have an idea and inspiration that's fueled by giving a shit. Showing me your oh-so-false promise of an almost cool cunt, sliding down the billboard, avalanching in hologram fashion with a real-life human winky at me. And we settle for, all you guys out there ready to settle for a winky and an extra slice of pizza from Domino's, extra fat pizza and a winky, all right? So call now and save the winkies. An avalanching with a human winky and a distraction arsenal. That's why I can't succeed. I had a distraction arsenal of distractions. Cocaine, heroin, Quaaludes, Lancome Cosmetics, Tuinol, Seconol. So you had it, right? You had to show her what it felt like, right? So you sliced it, right?
No.
I'm the best friend you're going to have. Talk to me. Come on.
I'm not killing it.
I'm your best friend right now. You killed someone, right? And you were right. You're trying to reason with her?
I've thought about killing people. One person.
A woman?
No.
Oh, well, man, why'd you want to kill
Guys
her?
that I envy. Can't talk about it. Because if I do actually do it, then this will be proof that I
You're not
planned.
going to do it, right? You're not going to do
I
it.
might.
All right.
If everything's
Hey,
set up
kind of
right.
with the coy front. Tell me what you fucking want to do.
I want to inject him with drugs. Make it look like he OD'd.
What kind of drugs?
Heroin.
Ammonia? Heroin and ammonia?
Yeah.
Yeah, ammonia, that, right?
That's why I want the story to be that, like, oh, he relapsed. He's
Oh, so he's a loser?
yeah. So I don't want it to look like a murder. I want it to look like an OD.
And here's how you get away with it.
Yeah.
Keep that smile and make your eyes a little sweeter. Yeah, like that. And trim the nose hairs that are hanging out of your nose because
Yeah.
that's a giveaway of a serial killer.
Really? I
Yeah,
thought
don't-
it was thick glasses.
No, that was in the 60s.
Okay.
Now it's about guys with nose hairs. You go, doesn't he have a personal grooming plan app? You know, see what I mean?
See, I can't do it now because I told you my plan. So like, if I do it, they're going to suspect me.
So then do something else.
That's the best way.
Make
to
like
do
he
it.
died riding a pony. That'll embarrass him.
There'd be too much work involved in setting that up.
Put a gun to his head and say, "Scream on the pony," and watch him go like on a pony riding wild and go like, shepherd pony.
I got to get the pony.
No, we don't. Everybody should do that. You know, like someone put him on a fucking pony and scare him off the pony. Make the random pony, so the guy gets scared. Strap his legs to a pony after he's already OD. So he OD'd on a pony. No one's gonna convict you.
You're being silly.
No,
You're
I'm
being
not.
silly.
Silly can win. Silly wins.
Yeah.
The serious comedian, the serious fucking weatherman, all these sad guys, silly wins. We must have a silly street corner guy around here somewhere. Look around. Hey, you look silly.